What's up, everyone? I wanted to talk about just, a lot of mine are about keeping it real. I got the three little ones are awake right now. The oldest one is downstairs sleeping, and the newest baby is with the wife in the belly sleeping too. But, anyways, so I'm just going to record my videos wherever because, all the kids being awake. But, anyways, I wanted to do this video on, I'm all about inspiration, motivation, going for your goals. I try to tell people this isn't just about cargo vans. That's why my weekly vlog, you'll see I'm all about positive energy. I got all these other entrepreneurial goals. But I love making these videos because, like, Alan will show me things or talk to me about things that are going on too. And I try to keep helping people with this for free because there's a lot of people that understandably are, hustlers too. And they're just trying to have a money grab or so the reason I'm stating all this, and I know I talk about it a lot, but it's so true. Stop just getting into this business or the logistics industry, because that's what I do. I help logistics companies. Like, that's what I do for a lot of my side hustles and other things I'm doing. But listen, I do it all for free. I'm helping a business right now in my local area too. Now listen, don't do it just because you want freedom or... Like, that's why I say I'm all about inspiration, but, like, there's factors. There's location, big key, and I know I talk about it a lot, but it's crazy because some people will be like, yeah, so-and-so told me just to go for it, and I'll be like, dude, you're in some random town in Idaho or wherever, I'm just using an example, and they'll be like, yeah, and then I'll be like, well, are you looking to go over the road then? Are you going long, at least 3 weeks, 2-3 weeks? No, local, regional, whatever, and I'm like, well, wait, what? I mean, there can be that you find an effective, efficient area that will work out, but like these people too are having you do consultation calls, fees, whatever you want to call it, and they're doing their application or whatever, their course. That's not bad. I understand streamlining something and knowledge is something to give away, but here's the thing. In this industry, it's not just about the knowledge or just about that. It's just not. Like, me and Alan have been talking about that on and off, and just like, because he's debated doing one, and his would be really good if he did. But, here's what I'm saying. The reason I'm bringing all this up is that I want to do a video on, I'm trying to stop people from doing it because, like, from people, like, just going for it when they find out, when they're being told, just go for it. Like, it's not like that. Like, you need to do the research, find out what your insurance is like. Like I've said, you can go to California, the insurance is horrible. Michigan, and these are people with great driving records. But here's the thing too, I know people do it in all these states because I've helped people that do them in these states, and they're doing. But here's what I'm saying: there's a lot of businesses out there that you can do, but you really need to do the research. Like, do you think somebody opens, and I say this example a lot, do you think somebody opens a restaurant knowing absolutely nothing about the field? Or do you think they take a fucking week-long course or whatever the case is, and then they're just like, all right, I'm gonna open a restaurant now? No. That's why, like, when I started my business, I did 6 months of, I think it was like 6 months of serious research. And I'm a trucker and I've been in the logistics industry. Also got into dispatching, all that stuff too, in marketing and recruiting, and just, that's what I'm saying. Like, you have to really, really think about it. I think a lot of people get on the dream path of, like, not having a boss, which, yes, it's amazing. It's cool. That's why with my entrepreneurial goals right now, I don't have a boss. Like, I literally set boundaries on everything I do. But here's what I'm saying. What I'm trying to say is, I understand people getting caught up in the freedom thing, but you need to do logistic research, or, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't just don't go for it. That's why I make these videos, because I hope people stumble upon this video before they stumble upon a video that says, hey, you're going to make fucking 20,000 in a day. I'm being sarcastic, but that's, dude, like, because then they make it look like that's for everyone, that's just going to happen. Do you know what I'm saying? So I want people to be able to get that chance to see a different, like, perspective, because trust me, I'm all about motivation. So I don't want this video to be taken as like, oh, this guy just says I shouldn't start. No. Like, It depends, like, and I've said it to people, I talk to people all the time, and it's a little frustrating when they'll be like, I'll tell them, like, okay, you're not in the best area to do local regional, because I also have my business partners that I help with their businesses that have been doing it even way longer than me. And I'll ask them, just because that's the thing, too. Like, I'm humble. I don't know everything. I just try to help people because this is a big life decision. You know what I'm saying? Like I was in a great area when I was doing it, and I still could sell my van at a great price. There was great cargo van stuff going on. So that's the thing. Like everything is different. You know, everywhere you go, and it depends on your situation. A lot of people aren't trying to go over the road for a long time, but there's a lot of truck drivers that are, or like younger guys that. But here's the crazy part: is there's people like, and then I'll ask my business partners like, hey, what about that? And they'll be like, oh yeah, no, that guy's gonna have to go on the road, and I'll tell them. And sometimes I just know, obviously, like if they're say a weird area, and they'll just be like, oh no, I'm looking for local regional. I'll be like, that's not a thing where you are. Like I just was told, like that's everywhere's different. That's why like a lot of people who will follow like local guys who just say, yeah, here, pay me this much or whatever, and I'll do it, and then go do it. And then the people hit me up and go, hey, man, it's not working. And I'm like, well, where are you? And then they'll say, and it's this cycle I'm seeing of like, you know, that's why I keep it real. Hi, baby. My littlest baby came around the corner. Now she ran away. She's so cute. That's Luna. If you follow my blogs, you'll see my babies, or my other little platforms. But that's why, like, too, to me, I genuinely care. And that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why if you see my other content, everything's about inspiration and positive energy, going for your goals. So that's the thing. I don't want this to be misconstrued as like, oh, this guy just is like negative or thinks it's not. No, it's just, I know that these are actually people's livelihoods. Like, people who are hustling and just to get a money grab, they don't care. They don't care what you got going on. And they'll act like crazy busy. I mean, dude, the stories I've heard people saying people FaceTime and I'm saying cash at me, and then if you don't cash app them, they'll hang up. Like, dude, it's crazy sad. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, so I don't even get why people follow these types of people. It's like, it's so obviously fake, too, and they'll be like, I love you guys. Like, what? You love these people that you're just saying, like, yeah, go for it, and it's not a good area, or like the person's expectations are not even realistic. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not saying to not go for your goals, but I have to do this video on, like, stop listening to people that are, like, really keep doing your research. But I always say this, and I'll say it again. The best person for this type of a business is an ex-truck driver like I was. Well, I am I have to actually re-up my DOT here in, like, next month. But anyways, just do the physical. But anyways, the reason I get sidetracked, you guys know me, squirrel brain. But what I'm saying is, truck drivers that are used to being on the road for months or whatever the case is, and they never get the choice, dude, this would be a dream for them. They just travel, 2-3 weeks and come home and stay home a week or two, whatever. You get what I'm saying. Or young people that don't have, like, children or tied down, obviously can work anyway. Like, we were doing 4 to 5 days, because we got a lot of kids, and then my wife got pregnant with the 5th baby, and we're like, let's sell the van. So that's what I mean. There's circumstances that really do matter, and differences. But that's why I wanted to make this video, though. I want people to stop and think about it. Stop and think about it. Like, I'll tell you the truth because I have nothing to gain. Like, from the person I follow, Gary Vee, he's big on this. He's big on, like, you're supposed to be providing a service when you're doing, social media, and that's what I try to do. My main service is inspiration or positive energy, and just, like, I want to connect with people. That's why I like when people comment and talk. That's why I always say, how are you doing? I don't say it every time because it's not always the time to say it, but a lot of times I'll say, how are you doing? I want to know how you're doing. I actually genuinely, that's my favorite part about social media and YouTube and stuff, is that we can connect all across the country or countries. It's cool. A lot of people talk to me from other countries, but that's what I'm saying. Like, it's not just like, it's a way to bring community together. And seriously, that's why I like it, but I don't like it for the negative stuff. Like, the whatever they're called, trolls and stuff, that shit's for the birds. Like, I'll just be like, what is this person doing? But anyways, not gonna get on that tangent. But if you have any questions, hit me up. Like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification if you want to. If you don't want to, that's fine. Top link in the description is that gas app. If you and if you need me to send you the gas app, comment below, because if you're doing this business or in life in general, dude, we always got like $100 on there, and we use it for groceries or when we go on vacations, just stuff like that. But have a blessed day, and oh yeah, keep hustling.